Hey guys, continuing with the case of Nightmare on Hostage Hills here, Margie FitzGerald, LCSW from Chapter 7, titled Your Mother is a Harlot. And this is regarding the name calling that these narcissist batterers will do against their wives, even in front of the kids. It's, this is one of their strategies, is to demonize the victim. And that's especially one that they use in these child custody cases. So demonizing their victim, reading from the case of Nightmare on Hostage Hills, is a common strategy employed by abusers. So a court would believe there's something profoundly wrong with an individual mother to justify the extreme outcome. So this is from Barry Goldstein's work, How Do We Know the Custody Courts Are Sending Children to Live with Abusers? And there's more of his work in the case of Nightmare on Hostage Hills and the big book, the case study, the true story that Christine Mask wrote of her and her kids' journey. And so and lies about finances, as I've said before many times, lying is one of their, number one modus operandi, and they lie with conviction. And I think they probably believe their own lies. So here are a couple of assessment questions to discern and find out more about the abusiveness that's going on with the victim so that you can document everything, continuing to develop a deeper trusting relationship with your clients or your patients. Has your husband or partner ever said something to the effect of, how many boyfriends do you have? Outright lying in front of your children? Can you share with me some of these instances? How did you feel and respond at the time? That's actually happened in Nightmare on Hostage Hills. Christina Mask talks about that early on, a red flag that she wasn't aware of and, ignored. You do not want to ignore any red flags of a narcissist batterer. The first one you see, and that's why reading this work that I wrote is so important if you're living in an environment like this, because you get more and more depleted psychologically in abuse. Next question, has your husband or partner ever closed bank accounts or withheld access to finances or account information? That's a big way that abusers operate to ensure they have the power and control that they think they need. Has your husband or partner convinced your family and friends that you're some kind of pathetic soul or mentally unstable or dangerous? Can you share with me about that more in detail? So continue to pay attention. Please like, subscribe, and share.